Hey Aquarius, welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for April 8th through the 14th. We're going to jump right on in here and see what is coming up for the week ahead for our Aquarius friends. I don't know about you. I don't know if it's this new moon energy. I'm recording this the night before the full moon. I don't know. The energy feels really good to me. So if it's just me, and if it's not the energy overall, know that I am sending you lots of good energy because I'm feeling some good energy. I feel tired, but I feel some really high vibe energy. So let's see what's coming up for the week ahead for our Aquarius friends. All right. It's your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I like this deck. It's easier for me to shuffle. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a nice smaller size. Alrighty, so alright, my dears, we're starting off with 10 of Swords. Don't yell at me. You guys are like, what in the world, Amethyst? You're saying it's good energy and then you're pulling out 10 of Swords? Calm down. It's all good. I know 10 of Swords doesn't look like a happy card. It really doesn't, but in my experience, I have always pulled 10 of Swords for myself and for my clients right before a really massive happy change, okay? Really, the meaning of 10 of Swords is some old cycle has ended, and usually I kind of see it as like some monster has been battled or defeated. So to me, a lot of the times it can signify something more along the lines of maybe you were engaging in some self-medicating activity, whether it was alcohol or drugs or being a workaholic or escaping into like video games or sex or food or whatever. You're beginning to end that cycle and you're no longer self-medicating. When we stop self-medicating, we open up the doors to so much manifestation. Okay, some of you are finally making room or clearing space in your life. Maybe you haven't been self-medicating, but you've been tolerating certain situations or people or energies, and you're like, I'm not doing it anymore, because you're realizing how much time it's been robbing you of, right? So some of you maybe have some work situations that have been unethical or that have been you know, really taking a lot of your energy and robbing you of your energy from being able to spend time with friends or family, or to meditate, or to have a healthy practice for yourself, because either it's taking too much out of you energetically or time-wise, or maybe both. But when I see 10 of Swords, it's something negative, something that's been holding you back is ending, and you're the one putting an end to it. Okay, like I said, anytime I've pulled it for myself, it's usually been when I've been at a crossroads, and it's been right when I've kind of been like just newly decided to embark on some journey and you know, leave something behind. And so what 10 of Swords is saying is that this is done. You're not coming back to it again. Okay, and that's a blessing, because keep in mind, this is about something that's been holding you back ending. So if you've been in this cycle where, say, you keep trying to quit this job, but you keep getting pulled back in, or you've been living with a family or a roommate or someone, and you keep trying to move and you keep getting pulled back in, or a relationship that keeps pulling you back in, and you know it's no good for you, like you know it's toxic and you've been trying to escape it, but you really haven't been able to. 10 of Swords is saying whatever you were meant to learn from this cycle that caused it to keep repeating, you have finally learned it, right? It's done, and you're going to come into a new beginning, right? So you might not be feeling so great as you are walking away from it. It could be bittersweet. Like maybe some of you are still dealing with a little bit of like a hurt feelings, like, man, you know, I really thought that person would get it together, or I really didn't think the situation would come to this. I didn't think I was going to have to walk away from it. So there may be some bittersweet feelings in that way. But overall, like, this is it. You're not going back to that toxic energy anymore. It's a whole new beginning from here. Your Wednesday, Thursday is King of Pentacles. All right, this is stability. This is stability. I love the look on his face. I love this deck. Something about the colors, like especially like with the Ten of Swords card and the other cards that you'll see, it makes me think of that 80s cartoon He-Man. I don't know if any of you watched He-Man, but like She-Ra was my idol. Like I wanted to grow up and be She-Ra, but I was sad that I couldn't be She-Ra because I wasn't blonde. I didn't have long, luscious blonde hair. But I loved He-Man, and this deck makes me think of that cartoon, so I had to get it. So King of Pentacles is coming up for you Wednesday and Thursday. And King of Pentacles is a card that's coming to let you know that you're bringing in stability and abundance into your life. Last week's reading, the one I did last week, we really focused on money and abundance. I didn't get too much into the new moon, but we were coming into the new moon energy then. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do the abundance readings last week, because so many people were also asking me for money readings. And so many people are coming into a healthier energy right now. Keep in mind, there's a mass awakening. There's this mass consciousness. The way that people are doing business is changing. The way people are approaching their spirituality or relationships is changing. And money is a part of that. So something is happening for many of you Aquarius midweek where a lot of this is coming together or becoming more clear. A lot of the time in my readings when I see King of Pentacles, it gives me a feeling or a sense that some offer is coming your way. That's pretty significant, okay? Like you manifested it. You manifested it, but at the same time, you might be very nervous to accept it because it feels so much bigger than what you were anticipating. Remember how you had that 10 of Swords? Right? You had something that was holding you back. Midweek, there's some offer coming your way. Okay, or an idea to do something, an idea for starting something or applying for something, and a part of you is kind of maybe going into it like, I doubt I'll ever get it, but here we go, let's see what happens. And so you're either opening the door for the next phase, or you've already done it and the next phase is happening this week for you. And then that next phase of King of Pentacles is the offer comes in. The offer comes in and you're like, holy moly, like I really, I didn't think it was going to happen, but it's here, right? And you might be very tempted to turn it down. You might be very tempted to say thank you, but no thank you. Or are they sure? Are they sure that they want me? Or are they sure, like, do they know who they're dealing with? Are they, like, you might be second guessing it. And you might be tempted to push this opportunity away. This is one of the biggest things that happens when people are trying to manifest. And then they say, how come manifestation doesn't work for me? I have it happen so many times in my readings. People will come for a reading and I'll be like, oh, you know, like this job offer is coming in or this is happening and then money's going to be getting better. And then they'll call me a couple months later and they'll be like, hey, you know, your reading was wrong. I did get a job offer, but it wasn't going to be right for me. And I turned it down and money's even worse now. And when is it going to get better? Well, my darling, it's going to get better when you begin accepting the opportunities that come your way. Okay? Sometimes we self-sabotage and we will push things away. We tell ourselves that, oh, this really isn't a good thing, but it's because our fear is causing us to push things away. There may be situations where there's things that need to be considered, right? And then we can work on manifesting a little bit more in detail, like, you know, manifesting things closer to home or things within a certain field or a certain price range or whatever it might be, you know. But, you know, something is coming your way to where you might be very tempted to say, oh, no, I can't accept this, because the negative ego is going to freak you out when you're right on the cusp of making a massive breakthrough. And so King of Pentacles is basically, if you weren't ready for this opportunity, it wouldn't be here now. It's here now because you're ready for it. Okay? So remind yourself of that. If you're feeling anxiety or you're feeling nervous about something, or if you're already currently in a job and you're like freaking out, you're like, oh, they're going to fire me because there's no way I'm going to be able to hold my own here. There's no way I'm going to be able to do a good job. Remind yourself, if you weren't ready for this, it wouldn't be here now. So a lot of you are on that cusp of abundance. You're breaking the cycle of instability. You're breaking the cycle of being held back. You're breaking the cycle of poverty. You are coming into abundance. You are coming in to be firmly grounded. No more getting knocked around from place to place, from place to place. This is stability, okay? You're manifesting this. So don't push it away, my darling Aquarius. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is 6 of Rods. This is victory. You're beating out the competition in some ways or in some cases. Maybe for a lot of you, that's been what's held you back. Is like you've had this fear of not being able to stand out, or that, oh, well, there's so many other people that want what I want and there's no way that I'm going to get chosen. 6 of Rods says you're beating out the competition, all right? 5 of Rods is people fighting for something, and 6 of Rods is the victory. So you're receiving the victory. For some of you, this is coming in your personal life and where a truth is being revealed about a situation and you're feeling very vindicated. Or, some of you are having situations where you're having to stand your ground with somebody and set a boundary, and there's victory coming in that way. Other ones of you are going to receive success in your work life. Maybe some of you even all of the above. But if it's your work life, this could be something in terms of like a promotion, a raise, a bonus, transfer to like a new department if you've been wanting to expand and be doing something different. Some of you, it could be a job offer. Maybe for some of you, the victory is being able to be like, bye, I'm out of this job, peace out, I'm on to something better. You guys had your chance and you didn't treat me right and you didn't pay me right. Bye, have fun without me. For some of you, that's going to be the energy. But whatever it is, you're calling in some kind of a personal victory, okay? And because you had 10 of Swords coming up, this is the beginning for many of you Aquariuses where it's no more. Like you refuse to lose. It's not going to happen anymore. You've been at rock bottom. You've been through the garbage. You've been through the stupidity of things and the drama. And you're like, I'm not going to live that life anymore. I refuse to be that energy anymore. Like I am not going to accept failure. Failure is not an option. Being disrespected is not an option. High vibes only. Victory only, success only. I'm not going to allow anything to come into my life and rob me of my joy anymore. And that's the energy that many of you are coming into, my darlings. All right. So I thank you so very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit notification. When I get to 50,000 subscribers, I want to start going on maybe every other week, but at least once a month. And maybe on a Friday evening and go live and just start picking people from the comments and answer questions, pulling cards. So we'll see what happens, and we'll see. I don't know. I think if I get to 50,000, then I might get enough people on, because sometimes I go live in the mornings for the daily message and it'll be 20 people or whatever, and that's all cool, but then I don't want it to be always the same 20 people all the time that I'm pulling cards for. So I don't know. When I get to 50,000 subs, I'm gonna start pulling cards for you guys live on YouTube at least once a week, as time permits, if I get caught up on readings, if things aren't too far out. But I thank you for commenting, subscribing, liking, sharing, following. Guys, if there's messages in here that are going to help another friend, even if they're not an Aquarius, share the video with them, or, encourage them to watch theirs, and let's just get positivity going. Let's get some positivity going, my dears. And don't forget to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos as well, because some weeks those will resonate more or bring in a little extra information as well. If you would like a private reading, the link to schedule with me is in the description of this video, and the link to the love videos is in this description to this video as well, if you want to watch the April love videos if you haven't already. All right, my darlings, take care.